This is Kevin O'Toole, and I'm here today to bring you a progress update on Marine Grub, the application that we're working on. This week, our goals were to complete the custom adapter, as well as using parse.com for the categories page, as well as for the recipes page. We also decided that we were going to work on the share and info icons, and all the information pertaining to those. Also, the main CTA image view for the categories and the favorites page, as well as the information that is going to be populated when the user clicks on the information in the info icon. We also decided we were going to work on the swipe view for the recipes page. Unfortunately, due to issues with technical research and everything, I was unable to complete that this week, but it will be taken in effect next week. So here we're going to go over the app real quick. We're going to start with the main screen here, which is the random screen, which is the first screen to show when the user starts the application. Currently, this is just static information to show that this feature is going to be working, but it is going to be pulling information from the database randomly, pulling recipes. Since this is a detailed view of the recipe, if you notice in the action bar in the top, the share icon as well as the favorite icon displays. The info icon, which is the very right icon, is going to be displayed on every fragment and activity in the application. Clicking on a share icon, it pulls up an email client for the user to choose which email client on their device they would like to use. Clicking on that email client, you will see that the subject as well as the message is filled out with information on that recipe. The user can then type in who they would like to share this with and then send it away. The favorite icon, which will be our last milestone to work on, will be able to let the user choose this recipe and add it to their favorites lists. Going to our category, here we have our custom adapter. Currently it has just basic images for the category image next to each of the category names. The categories are all the different categories that are available in the application. To the very right, you'll notice a number. That number is the amount of recipes that are loaded into that category. Currently, I only have 2 recipes loaded per each category, but I will alter the number prior to final completion of the application to show that this feature does work. The main image view, which we said we were going to work on here, is a randomly generated image from the database. That image will change every time the application is reloaded. Currently, the image is just a square image, but that image will fill the width of the application. Clicking on any of the categories, say we click on breakfast, it is going to take us to the recipes page, which is going to show a list of recipes in that category. At the very top, you're going to notice it says breakfast recipes, and then an image of the category from the previous screen. The recipes list is a custom adapter with an image view of the image of that recipe as well as the name of that recipe. Going back, we can click on our favorites just to show that the image view is there, that we did work on it. Currently it is just pulling a random image from the database, but this feature will pull an image of only recipes that have been favorited, and then we'll generate that here. If there are no favorited recipes, there will be no image here. Unfortunately, for the swipe view application, going back to the application, on our recipes page, we were planning on having it from here, the user to swipe left and right between the different categories, but that will be a future development. Thank you, and I will see you next week with the final update on Marine Grub.